Sagittarius, you have been defending something that you believe in or a truth here. Okay, we're going to tap into this energy here today. If this makes sense to you, this is your reading. Okay, there's something here you've been defending. You've been trying to almost convince either someone else or yourself for way too long. There's a sword you've been carrying, a knowledge, a truth, a thought you've been holding on to for so long. You're getting tired, okay, Sagittarius. You feel exhausted, and I'm hearing these whispers of maybe it's time to let it go. So I don't know what this entails for you. Maybe you need to speak this truth, deliver the truth, but you can't be in this defensive position forever. It's not healthy for your mind. The dystopia. Searching. So you're in a space right now in your life that feels very confusing. And so that's why you feel the need. This is the confusing place. That's why you feel the need to hold on to what you know, what you've always known, or the truth here, or the way that you look at things, because it feels scary. It feels scary to continue to search and not find what, makes sense to you in this new place, in this new environment. So as you're walking through this dystopia, this space in your life right now, maybe this is in your heart, in a relationship, maybe this is from the past, you're seeking for answers, or you're seeking to change things and heal things, or maybe this is somewhere physical right now, a new job, or a new role. But this place of dystopia, it doesn't make quite sense to you yet, okay? I'm hearing as you continue to search, you will find a space that makes sense where you least expect it. Interesting that space came out, a space. You'll find a space that makes sense. So maybe some of you are physically trying to search for, a place to move or find comfort in some sort of way, physically. Of course, here on this channel, we go very spiritual and metaphysically, but of course, it can impact your physical reality here. But this dystopia, this searching, is really from in your mind. It's in your soul here. Something's going on. Let's get some tarot cards out and clarify the situation for you, Sagittarius. If you're interested in a private reading, it's in the description box below. Sagittarius, what's going on? Temperance, death, Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups. Something just came to an end, okay? Ten of Swords and death, right? Something came to an end, permanent end. Something's changed permanently. And right now you're trying to make sense of this. As you hold the energies that feel comfortable, that you've always known, okay, they bring you great comfort. But Spirit wants you to step outside of your comfort zone here, because you're not going to find what you need in the long term here. I'm hearing, I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go. There's great peace here for you, right? Like in what you already know. That's why you're defending it, because there's been a lot of love and peace in this space previously. Or there's nostalgia here. There's memories here. There's a feeling of, this made sense to me. Why would I let it go? Why would I let it end or shift my perspective in this new place, in this new way of living? With Temperance, I can see, you know, this was something that you put a lot of energy into, a lot of time into. It's something that meant a lot to you. And now you feel like you are being confronted almost, or forced out in some way. This is causing great imbalance with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And now you're standing there having to make a choice, when I'm hearing some of you didn't ask for this. You didn't ask to have to make this choice. You didn't want to make this choice. So there's this resistance coming from you that's hindering you from finding a new space for you within the situation, within your life, to feel new comfort and a renewal here, which clearly needs to come in because something has permanently ended here, right? 10 of Swords, death, transformation, changes. In order for new peace to come in and things to start making sense again, you're going to have to give it some wiggle room. You can't be the defender of what has always been, because now it's not that way anymore. Now things are shifting. Things have already shifted. Things have already begun to change. And so you have to be receptive and open to a new way of thinking, to a new way of accepting, to a new way of love. And when you do that, when you let it go a little bit, let it breathe, let yourself breathe, stop being so defensive, you will see this person, this place, this thing, this transition, this change, whatever it is, from a new perspective. Like I said earlier, it's like you're searching, but you will find a new space of comfort where you least expect it. It's something unknown, but something very positive. Like the unknown was going to turn into something that you know very well in the future. You just don't know it now, if that makes sense. Yeah, because when you start working with the energies, instead of resisting them, you end up recreating or creating a new reality for yourself. You're mixing the potions, you're mixing the emotions, you're experimenting, you're trying things out, and sometimes things are going to fail, and that's part of life. That's a part of the process of learning, of growing. It's okay to fail. And it's okay to step outside of your comfort zone here. Two of Pentacles upright means to me comfort zone. So reversed, it's step out of that. Find and follow something that might be scary, but something inside of you is whispering, is nagging at you to go there anyway. And that's your intuition also coming in and trying to communicate with you, trying to take you through this dystopia and help you search and find answers, truths, connections. And I wanted to say honesty. Honesty is the key here as well. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with those around you. What's not working for you, be honest if it's not working for you. Don't pretend. So it's just going to disrupt. It's not going to make sense. It's going to disrupt your energy here if you're not honest with people. Or with yourself, of course. But I feel like there's a hesitancy for some of you here. You know, I don't know if I can, hurt this person or be honest with these people, because some of you want to please others. You're coming from a good place, but this isn't making you happy when you always prioritize other people's happiness and feelings. What about your feelings, right? So now here you are facing this choice, and this isn't something that's going away. This also isn't something that has happened for the first time, okay? This keeps coming up in your life. It keeps repeating. It keeps trying to confront you, because this is supposed to permanently change or permanently be over. Okay, permanent endings here. Ten of Swords. When you focus on the thing in your life right now, whatever that is, right, that you are crafting, when you focus on that instead of focusing on the things that aren't clear or that aren't honest or truthful or that don't make sense, don't focus your energy on them anymore. Spirit wants you to focus the energy on what you're doing, what you're creating here, that makes you feel good. Focus on that. As you move forward the next few weeks, whenever you watch this, I want you to focus on what you're creating. What are you crafting? Or what do you want to craft? What do you want to create? Whatever that is what you're meant to focus your energy on right now, because this will help you. This will help guide you and open your third eye and guide you intuitively and emotionally as you search through this dystopia, as other things don't make sense. This will help you see things in a clear way and help you process and move in the right direction. You're moving towards the things that give you good energy and positive feedback even. Because when you create something, you're feeling really good. Your energy shines in a way. It starts radiating energies of positivity, and you're drawing them in as well. When you reflect it out into the universe, it's going to reflect it back to you, whatever you put out there. So if you're always focusing on what you don't have or what you can't find, what doesn't make sense, you're just going to keep getting that back, and you're going to get stuck in cycles here. So rather than that, let yourself be guided by what makes you feel good with the Queen of Cups, okay? The Queen of Cups also knows her third eye is open. Her intuition is locked, and you will feel yourself drawn to new people and new places as well. That's what happens when you start focusing on you and giving your energy back to you and the things that you're creating, the things that make you feel good, the things that make you feel in flow state, which means sometimes time goes by and you're like, oh my God, where did that time go? But it doesn't leave you with anxiety, because when you scroll on social media, you're like, oh my gosh, where did time go? And you get this feeling like, I've missed out. I've lost a lot of time. That's not the flow state. The flow state is when you do this activity and afterwards you're like, oh my God. Almost also like you feel like a lot of time's passed, but not really that much time's passed. That's flow. That's flow state. And the other thing is with the flow state is you'll feel good after. You'll feel relaxed. You'll feel like you have more energy. Even if that took 4 hours, you'll feel like you have energy to, you know, go to the gym too, or whatever. And so just the gist of it is it leaves you feeling positive. It leaves you feeling energized. That's the flow state. And that's what you're meant to focus on here, so that you can get through this chapter here and flourish. So thank you guys so much. And if you're new here, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.